T.O.G. It's wrong, man. Can't break, can't bend no.
Hello world, it's Trisa with I Run Our City. This is Artist Connect. I have here today with me Raw, aka Spaceman. Introduce yourself.
What's goody? It's Raw, man. Your boy RAW, Takeoff Game, Takeoff Entertainment in the building. I am Raw, coming soon, March 1st, 2014, man. Let's go.
Thank you for coming and having this interview with me. Well, allowing me to come and interview you.
Good, we family.
Yeah, of course. How did you come up with your name, Raw?
Well, Raw was actually the name given to me. You know, I didn't come up with it on my own. It was given to me by a dude by the name of 40 Rounds. You know, one day we were just chilling in the studio. He asked me, because he knew I rap. So he asked me, hey, Jit, what's your name, man? I was like, man, I don't even have a name. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right. He continued on doing his session, doing what he do. Actually, he was coming up with a hot song at that time. I'm like, I wanted to get on it anyway. So he laid his vocals down. He was like, hey, Jit, you want to get on this verse? I'm like, yeah. You know, like, hey, it was an opportunity for me to step up to the plate and shine. So I wrote a verse real fast and had to be like 5 or 10 minutes. Wrote a quick verse, hopped on it, laid it out, one take. And he was like, man, hey, you tight work, Jit. I'm gonna call you Raw. You know what I'm saying? And no questions about it. Like, I ain't go back and forth with him about my name. I'm like, man, hey, I like that. And that's how I got the name. Shout out to 40 Rounds though.
So at what point in your life did you realize, look, rapping is for me, this is what my heart is set out to do, I'm going to take off with it?
Man, it goes back, like what I was just talking about with 40 Rounds. That same day, after we did it, he was like, man, we got a show tonight. I'm like, you want to do a show? I'm like, yo, man, I ain't never do a show before that moment. You know, I was just a youngin', just rapping, just for fun. So, I'm like, man, let's do the shows. He had a lot of energy. So I followed off of his energy. You know how he talked to the crowd, entertained the crowd. I followed off of him, man. At that, he only had one mic, so he passed the mic to me when it was my verse. You know what I'm saying? He passed the mic to me. And once I touched the mic and the crowd was just into it, man, I realized at that moment right there, this is what I want to do forever, man. I was playing football, basketball, into sports. But at that particular time, I realized, hey, it ain't no better feeling than this music, entertaining the people.
Explain that feeling at that moment when you touched the mic and looked into the crowd. What happened?
I got lost into the music. You know, I got lost in the music. I got lost in the vibe. I was a different person. I wasn't even myself. That's when I became Raw. At that moment, that's what happened. Like, real talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before any performance that you have, or if you have to do an interview or anything, is there a ritual that you go through?
And I like to relax, get rest before my events. I like to rehearse to make sure it's to perfection. So I could say that'd be my ritual. I do that before every show. We do that.
How long have you been doing this rapping?
I've been doing this since I've been 12 years old, so that's 13 years. I'm 25 right now, so that's 13 years I've been on the grind.
Do you still get nervous before performance?
I can't necessarily, I get a little butterfly sometimes. I'm gonna keep it real, but
How do you deal with that?
Hey, like I said, like, it's only way, once I touch the mic, I'm good. You know, but before, especially if it's a large crowd out there, you know, I still get a little nervous. I'm gonna keep it real, but once I get that mic, it's on. That's how I do.
Tell me about your most embarrassing moment.
Most embarrassing moment I've ever had. Let me see. I had an event at Miami Northwestern Senior High School. It was $500 you could win, and the other person who won had all they supporters. So, man, hey, it was my time to go up there. Before I even touched the mic, before they called my name, I touched the mic, I got booed off stage.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even get a chance to rap, man. Like, we got Raw coming to the stage, touched the mic, boo.
Did you walk off stage?
I just looked. I like whatever. I did my thing for a little bit, man. I ain't just walk off. I ain't gonna go out like that. I did my thing, but I knew it wasn't no
Good attitude to have when something negative happens, you turn it into positive. So, with that being said, do you have any advice for the people that are coming up in the rap?
I have to say, it's just like anything you get involved with in life. Anything you do, like, do your homework. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to know the business side of things, and don't make the same mistakes I made. You know, because when I first started doing it, I invested a lot of money into people who wasn't who they say they were. I lost all type of money, man, paying DJs, paying promoters. So you definitely want to do your homework.
Tell me about Iroc campaign.
The Iroc campaign, man, is something I came up with to get my supporters involved. I wanted my supporters to know who I am, man, and to know that, hey, if this dude can overcome whatever he went through, baby mama drama, everything he went through in his life, hey, I can overcome it. And I want them to, yeah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I want them, once they hear my music and once they get involved with this Iroc campaign, I want them to be like, you know what, I'm raw. I feel where he coming from, I'm raw. So that's why I named it Iroc.
Tell me about TOG. What does it stand for?
TOG is a branch off from Takeoff Entertainment. You know, it stands for Takeoff Game. And it stands for elevation. You understand? Uplifting people. It consists of people like me, Ziggy, T Youngin, Great One, known as G1, Ice D, Cameraman, DJ Tune. It's a movement. And all our supporters, they take off game. You understand? We want to change the meaning of gang. Because a lot of people look at gang as a negative movement, violence, hurting people.
Yeah.
We want to change that outlook.
And as far as hip hop goes, what does it mean to you?
Man, hip hop mean everything to me. I can't even picture my life without hip hop. Like straight up, it's like my therapy. Like when I'm going through something in my life, like my manager Ziggy always tell me, man, hey, don't stress it, put it in your song, put it in your music. So it's like my therapy, man. You know, I go through things on a day-to-day basis. I put it in my music. I don't complain, make arguments. So hip hop to me, man, is a way for me to turn my negativity into positive energy.
So how does it make you feel to hear other artists say that hip hop is dead?
Like how I feel about it, you know, I don't really feel no way about it. I feel like that's their opinion. You know, like my opinion is that hip hop is alive and it's going into the right direction. So, you know, that's their opinion that hip hop is. Mine is good.
And if you could work with any artist right now, dead or alive?
I love like Tupac. That's my favorite artist of all time. The reason why is not necessarily all because of his music. It was about his message.
Right.
Like outside of music, in music, like his message was to uplift people, be involved in the community, help the youth out, and that's what it's all about. That was his message, so I love to work with Tupac. Now, living, I say people like Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Rick Ross.
So tell me what separates you from other artists.
Separates me from other artists, man. Like honestly, that have to be something my supporters, something my fans tell the world.
Do you have any shout-outs you like to give?
Yeah, of course, man. Nah, man, for real, I want to give a shout out to my daughter, Kyrell, man. My unborn Santana, he ain't here yet. He gonna be live, turned up, like his daddy, man. Give a shout out to my manager Ziggy, G1, Ice D, Iroc, you know what I'm saying? T Youngin, Serenity Star, DJ Tune, Cameraman, my Takeoff Game family out there in Dallas, Texas, man. Too Deep DYB, Trill World. All the DJs who supporting the Iroc campaign, you feel me? I'm gonna give a shout out to all of them. My mama, brother. Hey, I can go on and on, man. You know, they might have to cut my mic off, you know what I'm saying? But real talk, if I ain't mention you, I apologize. If you're a part of this movement, shout out to you too, man.
It's another Iroc exclusive. I'm Trisa Iroc, Raw, aka Spaceman. Let them know how you can be reached.
Hey man, you can reach me at www.rawakaspaceman.com. That's my official website. Hey look, I want to say this, man. My supporters, I need y'all to get more involved than y'all already is, man. We doing something special for y'all every month. We putting the best supporter on the website. Top 3 months, top supporters getting gifts and surprises, man. I love to take care of y'all. Check me out on Instagram.com/rawakaspaceman, Twitter, rawakaspaceman, Facebook, Raw Spaceman without the AKA. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you can follow me at, man. You know, I'm gone. It's raw, man.